sorore surge, testis esto pacti me. Come, sisters, be my testament. Notum sit in beator.
Notum sit in beator.
You've heard of such devils. Sisters of justice. Adjudicators of diabolical contracts and bargains.
Holy hells.
You do not call upon the sisters. They come when the hells demand witness.
Enough, Mizora. Where is my father? How do I save him?
How else? We bargain. Sisters.
Infernos contractus te vocamus. Infernos contractus te vocamus. Infernos contractus te vocamus.
Your contract, Will. Signed in blood, forged in fire, bound in bone, but not unbreakable. A life for a life. No contract is ended without sacrifice. The cost must be paid. Will Ravengard, a choice is before you. Option 1. I show you the way to your father. I guarantee him no harm except that from you and your allies. And you pledge your soul to me and the archdevil Zariel in a pact eternal. Option 2. I break your pact and you are freed from your duty. Your father dies by his enemy's hand, and Baldur's Gate loses its greatest champion. Name your sacrifice.
Bloody Zariel. I won't let her take Will.
Silence, Karlak.
Mizora, you asshole!
Choose. Addendum F. The Absolute must be avenged for the Soulbinder's detention at Moonrise. The Soulbearer retains his gifts until such time as the Absolute is slain.
You damned wretch! Father. Do it. Break the pact.
Fiat Ita.
Fiat ita. Anima ad beator.
Didn't think you had it in you. Seems my boy's all grown up. And don't go fussing about your father. You made your choice. You knew the terms. You know what? I think I'll stick around. Not for the greater good, you understand. Just for the entertainment.
Gods. I spent 7 years choked by Mizora's leash, and never knew freedom could taste so bittersweet. I have to believe that. I'm not the Hell's puppet in life, but freedom will be paid in my father's blood.
A moment passes.
The Raven Guard name now lives solely with me. I signed his life away before the Hell's witnesses. I'd be a fool to wish otherwise. We obtain the final 2 nether stones and take back... Go on then.
Little Will's all grown up. I can't wait to see what trouble he gets into. I beg your forgiveness for such undue impertinence. From now on, I promise him the same measure of respect he's shown his father. Oh, I almost forgot. Will sold his father's life for his freedom. My mistake. The Absolutists worked a number on me at Moonrise. And you're the best hope I've got at payback. No one crosses the Hell's Children without getting scorched. You are an inquisitive one. I'd have thought you'd figured by now. Zariel found new use for an old battle axe. The dead 3 in that bulging brain of theirs are a threat to more than this trifling city, you know. Savor her company. My mistress can be so capricious. Correct. I didn't. If you must know, I was scouting the cultists on behalf of Zariel, but those cursed shadows were thick enough to fell even a half-fiend. I woke in that damned pod. It kept my body sealed and my most powerful magic silenced. But a brave, kind, benevolent soul set me free. Gallantry isn't dead after all. The 9 hells of Beator. I call the first hell my home, Avernus. My mistress Zariel. How I adore it. The other 8, well, they are pleasures unto themselves. Perhaps I'll show you myself. Why? I'm supplying Will with every scrap of his I tell you what. When the time comes to squish that big baddie of a brain, I'll lend you a hand.
Come to bask in the glow of the Moon Maiden's sword?
Will sacrificed his own father. I hope freedom from the Pact is worth it to him. Cast aside some of your present company, then we can talk.
Except if you're a criminal.
It's more than that. The way they look at you, judging you. Don't like it.
You're not being paid to like it. If I were you, I'd focus on my own job and leave the Steel Watchers to theirs.
Oh, what are you... You're not a fist. Go on, get out, or I'll wake the others! Gods. I hope they haven't put up the prices again. That ferry's my last chance out of here. Bakshi's got to have something that'll cover the rest of my fare. How do you know about that? I told them I'll get the money in time. Not my fault they're charging triple. Take your money, my ass. No! I mean, my wife said we have to stand and fight, and I can't. I won't. I'm not made for this. I'm not a soldier. I only joined for the uniform and a warm bed. They're better off without me. I'm scared. All I want is to go home.
Leave the steel watchers to theirs.
Arrest us? What if they throw us in jail?
Calm down. It won't happen, I swear.
Let's rehearse this one more time.
Oh, I can't really glaze that, Pete, they are.
This is the armory, not a bloody open house. Fists only. Now clear off. Trade. This equipment isn't for sale. It belongs to the Flaming Fist. Can't believe they put that mindless metal Mragresham in my armory. Steel watchers. Stupid thing'll probably decapitate me for cleaning the bloody mace rack. Finally, someone who sees sense. Strong folk wielding strong I don't have anything fancy, but you're welcome to take a look. Stay sharp, stranger.
All we can do is be content.
What my friend means to say is that the witness must mistaken.
I almost believed you this time.
To the Flaming Fist, a bonus of 10 silver on successful recruitment of friends or acquaintances to our ranks.
I spoke to a witness who
Are they going
says
to
you went
arrest
to the
us?
house before the fire
They throw us in
started.
jail.
Time and again. Will's plight It's one thing to make such a sacrifice in the pursuit of such a pack, but to do so in order to escape one. Truly, it leaves you with nothing. I question the wisdom of that decision, but, sir, I'll be here in the...
We'll get... Especially if the old Duke's fall means his right. Lead on.
Are they going to arrest us?
This one more time.
What if they throw us in
Pretend
jail?
I'm a fist and tell me what you were doing in the house.
Calm down, dear.
Never saw it coming. Loyal to the city till the end, I figured.
It's over.
You might as well lock the cell. You're too late.
It's over.
An act of vandalism has taken place. You might want to clear up this particular mess. You'll walk free for now, but you'll...
Leave me. It's over. I came seeking allies to our cause. Watchers spotted me, dragged me to Older Ravengard's husk, empty as a stare. Your father's a tadpole's puppet, Will. Nothing more. He's spoken accusations. Apostasy, conspiracy, sedition. I'll be executed in 5 dawns. You might have unlocked my cell, but there's no escape from this place.
The hell's with that? Nothing is over. Not while I still draw breath.
You felt him. Extraordinary. Maybe what is lost can be found. When the people need a miracle, you cannot wait for the gods to answer. Alder's words. No more sulking. I know what to do. Lead me from my cell. Escort me out of Worm's Rock. I'll seek out my connections. When the city streets shatter, you'll want their blades. Well done. Lead the way.
down the hatch.
Come on. Can't stay idle. Another step forward.
Battle favors the fearless.
Eat it.
Where do I go from here? Time to press ahead.
Let's have some carnage. Step quick.
On the victor's path. Fleet of foot.
Still breathing, despite everything.
The dance macabre.
No holding back.
My turn.
Well, so much for peace.
This feels good.
What do you want? I don't need to escape.
Don't be shy. One, two.
Defender of the people.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
This is far enough. The way should be clear. I can't thank you enough for getting me out of that damned prison. And for giving me courage when I'd all but run out.
It's the least we could do. Your faith in this city should inspire us all.
When the flames roared loudest, you pulled me to safety. Most would have let me burn. I won't forget it. I will travel to the upper city, find what allies I can. You won't fight the coming battle alone. As long as the city stands, I will stand with it. This is my promise.
Are they going to arrest
Let's
us?
rehearse this one more time.
If they throw us in jail.
Pretend I'm a fist and tell me what you were doing in the
Calm
house.
down, dear. It won't happen, I swear.
The city fell under Gortash's charms without him casting nary a spell.
Well, most people are idiots,
Paid
Will.
to like it.
You can lure them into a
If I were you,
dragon's
I'd
maw if you
focus
promise
on
a
my
bag
own
of
job
sweets.
and leave the steel watchers to theirs.
The people aren't stupid, Astarion. They're scared. Gortash provoked a damned war and then promised them safety.
Safety, sweets, it's the same principle.
By order of Lord Gortash, all livestock admitted to the city must be surrendered. All livestock is now property of the council for duration of the ongoing emergency. Failure to comply will result in imprisonment and, if necessary, more severe punishment. You're having a chuffy laugh.
Those last of the herd to wolves on the way in. Almost nothing left, and you want to take that from us?
There's more flaming fist on the streets than ever. Maybe they'll whip the place into shape.
Is that what this is? Of course not. Simply tell me why you're here.
Nothing but about time. The Manip assured me a builder would come around and hold it. You're not the builder, which means I've got no use for you. Look here, son. There's no winning over the hooligans at the Blushing Mermaid with it. Now either you learn to fix my broken.
For who?
This is out madness! I just hope somewhere has
Simon, you think you can do better?
Stay calm. Warning you. She was on the list.
You really won't feel it.
Not a thing. Don't hold back.
Brace yourself.
You're very welcome, sir.
Some tavern. I wonder if my old things are still there. They could be of use to you.
You want to let Tallulah...
The Elf Song Tavern.
You speak as if the plague throne is not already here, striding among us.
Probably best if I keep a low profile. They used to know me all too well at the Elf Song.
I wonder if our paths ever crossed in the before times. Were you always so sneaky?
I haven't survived for 2 centuries by being reckless, and I hope to survive at least 2 more.
Yeah, don't rub it in.
In the city. If the others all leave or die. Look at you.
Aye, aye. Pull up a seat. If you can find one spare, that is. I'll tell you what. The murder upstairs... If we get you staying up there, perhaps folk... You can have the whole upstairs floor until this killer thing blows over. If you happen across some coinage, you know where...
From one warrior to another, I must say, it's just embarrassing the way the Flaming Fist lets this murderer go. They used to be capable enough, but they've gotten slow and lazy. I'd start a special crime unit. Commander Paul, when they fail.
I sure wouldn't want to be one of the Flaming Fists.
If I wasn't such a coward, I'd join a cult of Baal. A question for our master monster hunter. How would you approach killing a vampire?
Hey, smart stuff. I'm Willoughby, the comedian. And we got a little contest here called the Laugh Riot. You want to play along? It's all about the boffo yogs. We see who can tell the funniest stories, and... Great! Hello, Baldurians! You know, I wouldn't be here tonight, except my wife ran off with a cambion. That's right. We used to have a drow comedian. I had to ask her to stop casting Tasha's hideous laughter on the... Then I asked her how many drow it takes to light a So I killed her.
The elf...
Your turn, smart stuff. Knock 'em dead. But not literally. Got me? If that's the best you got, smart stuff, you should quit before the crowd gets angry. Didn't I tell this joke already?
A single person applaud.
Sorry, smart stuff. No joy for you. You know why it isn't wrong to fart in a
Killed a few giant bats in my day, Astarian, but never hunted a vampire.
Table 14.
Just remind you, I'm merely a spawn. It won't count. But if you want a true vampire...
Stelmane's parlor. A place to receive clients and informants. I wonder if it's as I remember it.
Bollocks! I told those idiots not to let anyone through. You. Name, rank, and reason for interrupting an active crime scene. For your sake, the last one better be bloody good. An adventurer? Fantastic. We don't have enough of those in Baldur's Gate. Unless you've got useful information, leave me to my work. Duke Stelmane's dead,
and I've got to find who killed her. Very nice. Correct on most counts. You might. Here's all I found. The Duke was paralyzed by poison. Absolutist symbols scrawled on the floor in blood. Hand removed, pre-mortem. The symbol's the bit that bothers most. You use poison when you want to get away with murder. And the removal of the hand. I've a theory, but... Oh, well, you're a civilian. That one will be for me to follow up. I've been working on an assignment. A side project of sorts. I think the removal of the hand is the key, but I just can't figure out how. Corpses without hands are showing up all over the city, together with dioramas of death and murder. Has to be connected. The brutality of it. The unnecessary brutality. My theory is that it's got something to do with the Lord of Murder himself, Baal. The higher-ups don't want to hear that, of course. The last thing they need... I'd follow up myself. But while this uniform gets me into certain places, it keeps me out of others. Especially places that don't want to be found. Perfect. Unofficially, report back to me if you find anything. None of this makes sense.
That's curious.
Strange bottle. Even stranger smell. Strange bottle. Even stranger smell.
A ritual killing, maybe. But that's not how those absolutists operate.
Bloodied ring. Guess the killer didn't want jewelry.
There's something missing. Oh, I can't grasp it. Shite. None of this makes sense. To take the hand is strange.
Strange bottle.
To take nothing
Even
else
stranger
is
smell.
stranger.
I wonder if any of these rooms are available to rent.
Storia, how is the rat diet going?
That might be worth a look.
It's you! Look at us! We made it to the city! We made it to the Elf Song Tavern! And you? Never thought I'd live to perform for the greatest audience in the realms. The entirety of Baldur's Gate. Big trouble. The most trouble you've ever been in. I've decided I'm not going to perform in the Elf Song. Mainly because only the Elf Song itself is allowed to perform. I'm going to open up a school of bards, and it's because of you that I dare to dream big enough. Thank you. That means a lot. Here. My very first lute. Tuned to perfection. Take care, my friend. Thank you for helping a bunch of ragtag tieflings in a druid's grove find their way home.
I'm feeling a bit parched and peckish.
Me too. Keep an eye out for any passing vagrants.
I'm afraid you'll have to content yourself with vagrant chickens.
As the Absolute's forces stalk ever. You two must submit.